yeah. They told me know your limits. I told them I don't speak that language. Sky ain't the top, it's just a view. Let's go. I've been breaking through the barriers they said I couldn't cross. Every ceiling that they built, I turned it into dust and lost. For the ones who thought they knew just how high I could go, now they looking at the numbers like a magic show. But it's sweat, it's the hours that they didn't see, the nights I didn't sleep. It's the hunger that was growing while their doubts were getting deep. They said you're gonna hit a wall, I said watch me make a door. Now I'm standing on the other side, and I'm begging them for more. Cause the more they try to limit me, the more I seem to climb. The ceiling ain't a ceiling when you're built for overtime. In the spirit, in the vision, in the muscle, in the mind, I've been looking for a roof, but I ain't never gonna find no ceiling, no ceiling. I'm breaking through the top. Every time I think I'm done, I find another gear to drop. No ceiling, no ceiling. The sky ain't even close. I've been flying where the air is thin, and that's the place I love the most. No ceiling, no ceiling. Unlimited ascent. Every single limit that they gave me, I already been. No ceiling, no ceiling. Watch me disappear into the stratosphere with the only voices in my ear. I remember when they told me stay inside your lane, said you're reaching too high, boy, you're gonna feel the pain. But the pain was just a signal that I'm going past the frame that they tried to put around me. Now I'm never gonna be the same. I've been expanding like the universe, no borders, no walls. Every time I hear impossible, I'm running through the halls of the doubt that they've been sowing, turning it into a stage where I dance upon the limits that they try to put inside a cage. I'm uncaged, unleashed, I'm a different kind of beast. I was starving at the bottom, now I'm eating at the feast of the freedom that comes when you realize that the only thing that holds you back is the belief that you are lonely. In the climb, I'm not alone, I'm connected to the source, and the source says keep on going. You're a rocket, not a horse. No ceiling, no ceiling. I'm breaking through the top. Every time I think I'm done, I find another gear to drop. No ceiling, no ceiling. The sky ain't even close. I've been flying where the air is thin, and that's the place I love the most. No ceiling, no ceiling. Unlimited ascent. Every single limit that they gave me, I already been. No ceiling, no ceiling. Watch me disappear into the stratosphere with the only voices in my ear. What if the ceiling is a lie that they told you to keep you small? What if the limit is a story that you don't need to install in your brain, in your heart, in the way that you move? I've been testing all the boundaries, and here's the only truth. The only ceiling is the one you build with your own hands. The only stop sign is the moment you don't understand that you're infinite, eternal, a spirit in a skin, and the walls that they constructed are the walls they're living in. I've been breathing in the rarefied. I've been changing my own mood to a frequency of freedom, to a vibration of the free. No ceiling over me, cause the ceiling's just a dream. Now I'm floating with the satellites are watching me expand. Every limit that they gave me, I already broken in. I rebuilt it in the stairs, in the ladders, in the jets, into everything they told me that I never could get. I got a pocket full of no's that I turn into watch. There's a heart full of the fire that they thought would turn to ashes, but the ashes are a runway, and I'm taking off again. No ceiling, no conclusion, no stop sign, no amen. Cause the story's never over, the climb is never done. I've been running with the wolves, now I'm running with the sun. In my chest, and my spirit, in the engine of the flow. No ceiling over me, and that's the only thing I know. Yeah, keep climbing, keep breaking through the top. Don't exist, only the next level. No ceiling. Yeah. Pressure from the left, pressure from the right. Everybody want a piece, but I ain't moving an inch. Hold the line, let's go. I've been standing in the same spot while the world spins fast. Everybody folding under pressure, watch them break like glass. But I'm rooted in the concrete, I'm anchored in the truth. Every single thing they throw at me just bounces off the roof of the fortress that I built from the bricks of my mistakes. Every no became a mortar, every loss filled in the breaks. Now the walls are high and wide and they can't penetrate. I've been waiting for the storm, and I tell them bring the hate. I ain't moving to the left, I ain't moving to the right. I'm a statue in the chaos, I'm a signal in the night. They can push, they can shove, they can try to make me bend, but I'm holding the line till the very end. Hold the line, don't you dare dare retreat. When the world is on your shoulders, keep your feet firm on the street. Hold the line, let them do their work. I've been standing in the fire, and the fire did its work. Hold the line, that's the only way. When the pressure's at its peak, you gotta learn to stay. Hold the line, I ain't going nowhere. I'm a soldier in the battle, and I'm breathing different air. I remember when the winds were trying to push me off the cliff. Every whisper said just buckle, take the easy route, be swift. But I planted both my feet, and I looked them in the eye. Said, you can blow your hardest, but I'm learning how to fly. Through the hurricane, the tornado, the earthquake, and the flood. I've been through so much already, I'm immunity in blood. So they can't send their best shots, I ain't flinch, I ain't move. I'm a wall that they can't climb, I'm a point they gotta prove to themselves that they can break me, but they won't, and that's the fact. I've been holding this position since the day I never cracked. Under pressure, under fire, under everything they got, and I'm still here, still standing, still as solid as a rock. Hold the line, don't you dare retreat. When the world is on your shoulders, keep your feet firm on the street. Hold the line, let them do their work. I've been standing in the fire, and the fire did its work. Hold the line, that's the only way. When the pressure's at its peak, you gotta learn to stay. Hold the line, I ain't going nowhere. I'm a soldier in the battle, and I'm breathing different air. They ask me, ain't you tired? I say, tired of what? Of being the one that never quits when everybody else gives up. I was born to hold the line, I was built to take the weight. When the levee's about to break, I'm the one who seals the fate. So I stand a little taller when they push a little harder. I'm the son of generations who survived the butcher's laughter, and they pass down the instinct to stay firm when the ground shakes. Now I'm holding for the future, for the ones who need to break. I ain't moving, I ain't folding, I ain't budging from the spot. The line I'm holding is the only thing that everything I got is built upon. So test me, try me, throw me all your weight. I'm a mountain in the valley, and I'm standing here to stay. Now the storm has passed over, and the sun is peeking through. I'm still standing in the same spot, same shoes, same point of view. But the ground around me's different, cause I held it all together. The line I drew in the sand is now a permanent tether between who I was and who I'm becoming in the light. I held when it was hardest, I stood firm through the night. So if you're looking for a model of resilience and grit, just look at where I'm standing and remember that I didn't quit. When the world was telling me to move, when the voices said give in, I held the line, and that's the only way I'll ever win. Hold the line, don't move an inch. Let the storm come, I'll still be here. Hold the line. Yeah. The world is loud, but I found the quiet inside. Can't nobody take that. Let's go! I've been searching for the silence in the middle of the noise. They've been running around in circles, I've been finding my own voice. Said peace is overrated till I tasted what it's like to wake up without the weight of every war I had to fight. Now I'm moving different, breathing different, living in the calm. Not a fortress, not a prison, just a shelter from the storm. I was chasing after drama, chasing after every beef. Now I'm chasing after sunsets in the space between the teeth, or the chatter, or the static, or the opinions of the crowd. I don't need to be the loudest, I just need to be allowed to exist without the pressure, without the constant race. Peace is not a destination, it's a posture, it's a grace. Peace in my mind, peace in my chest. Finally put the battles down, finally taking a rest. Peace in my heart, peace in my soul. I don't need the world to stop, I just need to be in control. Peace, 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 I've been finding my way. Through the noise and the chaos, I'm learning how to stay. Peace, 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 ain't nobody can take it. The quiet that I built from every single heart. Remember when my temple was a war zone in my head? Every thought was a grenade, every memory was lit. I was fighting with myself, cause I didn't know the art of surrendering the battle and protecting my own heart. Now I treat my peace like currency, the rarest kind of wealth. I don't spend it on the drama, I don't trade it for my health. I've been curating my environment, the people in the place. If it doesn't bring me stillness, I don't need it, I erase. I've been learning how to say no without an explanation, guarding my serenity like it's my whole foundation. Cause it is without the peace, the victory is hollow. So I'm choosing quiet over chaos, and I'll follow. Peace in my mind, peace in my chest. Finally put the battles down, finally taking a rest. Peace in my heart, peace in my soul. I don't need the world to stop, I just need to be in control. Peace, peace, peace. I've been finding my way through the noise and the chaos. I'm learning how to stay. Peace, peace, peace. Ain't nobody can take the quiet that I built from every single heartbreak. To think that peace was something that I find at the end, after the last battle, after the last friend proved themselves worthy, after the money and the fame. Now I know that peace is something that I claim. In the middle of the mess, in the middle of the war, it's a choice I make again and then I make it more. It's the breath I take before I answer the phone. It's the walk around the block when I feel it in my bones, that the chaos is a liar and the stillness is the truth. I've been living in the shallow, now I'm diving for the root of the calm that lives inside me. Always has, always will. I just had to stop the noise and let the silence stand still. Now I'm moving through the madness like a river through the stones. They can keep the frantic energy, I'm good here on my own. I got peace inside my pocket, I got stillness in my spine. And the world can spin however, cause the center is still mine. I ain't saying that I'm perfect, I ain't saying that it's easy, but the peace I fought for finally got me feeling breezy. In the middle of the pressure, in the middle of the fight, I'm a calm within the storm, I'm a different kind of light. So if you see me moving slow, don't mistake it for weak. I've been running long enough, now I'm learning how to speak with the quiet of a soldier who is nothing left to prove. Peace is how I win the war and I got nothing left to lose. Peace, yeah, found it inside. Can't nobody touch it, that's the real victory. Peace.